Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Choudhury, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I learned these past few weeks about energy sustainability. Energy means a lot of different things to different people. It's what powers the world. When I hear energy, these are a few things that I think about. Light bulbs, my mind essentially goes to that. And then the sun, which is our source of energy. Nuclear power, wind power, hydropower, etc., etc. However, on a smaller scale, in my household, this is what I predicted our energy use to be. There aren't specific values on this graph. However, I just wanted to show the different peaks that I thought would show up. One of them is for when I wake up, and then lunch and dinner and other entertainment usage. But however, when I compared it to a tree map graph, there were peaks at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. And these smaller, more consistent rectangles are the base load. The base load is a combination of vampire load and idle load. When you see the graph, you can see my prediction versus the real graph, which has peaks when we're waking up, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There are smaller peaks throughout the day due to light usage and fan usage, but I don't know what this one is at 2 a.m. So this is for a weekend. This is, again, I don't know what we're doing at 3 a.m. that causes that energy spike, but using the AC and lunch because it was a particularly hot day that day, and we have peaks later in the day. This is an energy visualization that I drew. It's how many times an appliance is used by each person during dinner time. As you can see, my mom does most of the cooking. My dad uses his smartphone and washes dishes. I heat up the food and my brother watches TV. This is a load shape. So as we use Tableau, we could make more data visualizations and use many different tools like our PG&E data to make graphs. This compares the actual load shape with the amount of people in the house. What's strange about this one is that when there were no people in the house, there was still some energy being used, as shown in the load shape. This shows the base load, as I've stated before. It's a combination of vampire energy and vampire load and idle load. Over there, we used 0.080 kilowatts per hour multiplied by 24 is 1.92. Divided by the total daily use of that day, which is 16.52, I got 11% of our uses in base load. This is our explanatory video, which we've already watched, so I'll keep going. This is our load shape for the whole week. As you can see, the first 3 days it peaks around the same time. However, as we go on, because it is summer, there's a little bit of instability. On Saturday, you can see sometimes there is no energy being used due to us not being at home. And so, yeah. This is a vampire load graph, as each different branch or leaf or flower shows a different vampire load in the house, as you can see using this legend. Global efforts. What can we do to consume less energy? This graph shows that each state in our country uses almost energy as a country in the third world or other countries. So why should we consume less energy? It helps us save natural resources, cut down on pollution, save money. There are health benefits, and it sparks local economy if you buy from the farmer's market rather than produce that is being shipped from all over the world. And you're doing the right thing. So how do we save the energy? We turn off lights, which is the simplest way to do this. Unplug devices, as I've stated vampire loads previously. We can turn to renewables, such as solar, wind, etc. And check your progress. If we don't check our progress, then how will we know any of this is working? So that's one of the processes that we can use. And I would like to finish off with this quote: energy is time and time is everything. So these past 3 weeks, we've learned a lot about energy consumption and how to reduce it for a sustainable lifestyle. And I would like to thank the entire Stanford DYEL team for taking their time to teach us and have this program for us. Thank you so much.
thought you did a great job. You have great projection. You change the tone of your voice to emphasize certain things. I thought that was all great. You started to speed up a little bit at the end, and especially when you're explaining something that you really want us to understand, slow down and take a pause and just make sure we've sort of heard you. I really liked how you took from sort of a big picture and then narrowed it down and projected down to your own experience, and sort of your curiosity about, why were those high peaks there in the middle of the night, or things like that. So I thought you did a great job. The one thing I was wondering is there was, I think you called it a tree map graph or something with the days of the week, and the color I just found distracting. It wasn't on there very long. I just couldn't figure out what it meant, and maybe other people understood it, but I just thought the color wasn't necessarily adding something to what you were trying to explain.
It was each hour of the day. So,
okay.
Yeah, just to show.
But so then maybe like morning hours should be sort of a shade, like something to give you an idea. So,
maybe a bar graph is also a little easier to understand because then you can sort it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of like this graph and I wanted to show it.
It's a beautiful color palette. It's hard to understand what the takeaway would be. But otherwise, great job.
On those 2 points, just maybe to defend on one side, to add another way, I don't know if the timing wise, did you started reaching it? Did anything signal you something?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
so
for the speed up, I could tell the change. Yeah.
So that's what's happening.
So just ignore them.
Okay. I personally like the creativity which you brought because I think a lot of people have done the bar chart graphs. I think that's what probably your angle was, and I think being in the visualization side, I really appreciate people trying different things. I also like the creativity and the complete different viewpoint of comparing states to different countries. That was unheard of, different perspective which you gave it. Only thing, and your presentation skills, you have really practiced, rehearsed it, very strong voice. Your presence is felt. That's remarkable. Only thing that I would want to see a little more of your action items, what actually happened and what you did, rather than the clear picture. That's just.
Yeah, it was really good, but just follow it. When you said check your progress, I was like, okay, you could tell us like the progress you were making or something like that. If you've been able, I know it's only been a few weeks, but that would have
the time constraint. Otherwise, I would have added a lot more.
Yeah, no, it was very good.
Thank you.
I think that your problem was the time because you were so creative and you had so much to present, and it didn't have enough time to present it all. But it was really good. You presented really well, and I really liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree as well. I really like the part that you also, when you showed your energy consumption, you made those little arrows and said like, this is the peak, it's 1 a.m., this is 1 p.m., this is when my mom takes lunch, or because we have a lot of data, especially nowadays, and understanding what that actually means is super, super important. Because that also helps you to find recommendations how you counteract those effects. And I would really encourage you to find out why you have this peak at 2 a.m. Because from those analyses, it sometimes turns out that you have some weird appliance sitting in your garage and nobody knows about it and people forgot about it. Or some neighbor plugs his appliances by fault in yours or something. So
Maybe
really go for it.
Maybe the dishwasher's on delay or something. Who knows? Yeah.
Kind of fine. Yeah.
You had us good humor there as well.
Yeah. Nice job.
A lot of cross-out things.